Okay, let's code an audio capture. So in Python, by the way, uh, before I started, few information that if you wanna get a get this code, the link for repository will be in the description, and if you wanna read about this code, the link would be in the description. And yeah, let's start coding audio capture. I hope that you are familiar with CAPTCHA, but if you are not familiar with CAPTCHA, those are strings, image string, which are often present on our shopping sites, which help machine to verify that you are human or a machine, uh, or some automated system using that platform. So what we will do here, we will just create a captcha which actually generates an audio. So you can hear it and you can enter it that and verify. So let's do this. Let's first go ahead and I will use again Google Colab so that you guys can follow. You just have to go on Google and type Google Colab and click on a link, and this should open. And yeah, let's go ahead and import random. So this is basically library to get random strings, random numbers, random xyz. So now we will import string because we will work with string. uh, Now I will import pyttx uh, pyttsx3. So what this library does, it actually convert text to speech. Okay, so should I have to do pip install here? Let's do pip install also to be on the safer side. TTSX3. Wait, no. It will show error. It will show error. Yes, it will show error because yeah. Let's see. It should yeah. It's installing now. So what this library does? It's TTSX3. Yeah, it is text-to-speech conversion library of Python, and it works offline and compatible with Python 2 and 3 also. So text-to-speech library basically. Now we will go ahead and import PyDub, which is basically manipulation library for audio because we are working with the audio, so we will use PyDub. It will be from and import audio segments. Audio segments. segment to a segment, and I have to do pip install also. Pip install PyDub also. So on PyDub, PyDub, PyDub. So manipulation audio with a simple and easy high level interface. So basically, it's a audio library for which helps to manipulate our voices and all. Okay, now we have our libraries. Now we will code a few functions. So I will first generate GNERATE captcha. So I will generate a random captcha first. CAPTCHA generate a random captcha. It would be, let's say, length 6 only. Okay, it has given me everything. I don't want this. I have to explain everything. So I just wrote a function. So if you're new to Python, def is to define a function. This is a function name. You can name it anything. This is a parameter. It is basically the length what we want. So to generate a random captcha string of a specific length, we will just go ahead and code it, and I will say CRACTERS characters is equals to string dot A6 letter. We want A6 uppercase so that it has a easier readability, and string digital. So I don't want. Sorry for the noise. String digital. So it will consist of uppercase letters and some digits. Now I will so the code is getting auto corrected because of inbuilt AI. from a Google Colab, but I will write it so that I can explain you. Then I will say CAPTCHA join with an empty space dot join. What we want to join? We want to have join choices, uh, random choices of a character and digits. Like random choices of a character, uh, random choices of our characters which we have given above, and of length what we have given above. So CHARACTERS characters, and the length would be is equals to length. So k is equals to length. It will be of size k. So if you want a random captcha of 10 length, so basically uppercase letter and digit combination of size 10, then you can just change it here to 10. Okay, now what we have to do, we have generated our captcha. This will generate the captcha for us. Okay, it's working fine now. Now we will generate audio from that. So I will write a function to generate audio from a captcha. So it would be GNRATE, generate audio captcha. So it will um take our captcha and generate an audio captcha from it. CAPTCHA captcha text. It would take a captcha text and it would have some output file. It would have some output file and it would be an audio capture.mp3 or wave, whatever you want. So I will go for mp3 dot mp3. So output file will be this, and I will go ahead and write a function. So what we will do first, we will initialize text to speech engine. So what it will do is to get this random captcha, and it will convert that text into speech. So let's do this. So I will first initialize our PyTTSX, and then we will work from there. So engine, engine, and we want to initialize okay dot init. So basically is initialize PyTTX library. Then we will go ahead and set properties. So how often, like what is the rate of speech that would we will decide, and what will be the volume of that speech. So I will give engine dot set property property. Okay, so let's set a rate, rate, and you can increase or decrease the rate, but I will go for 150. So as you can see, integer speech rate in words per minute. So this is the 150 words per minute. So I am saying that okay, the audio will be 150 words per minute. You can increase and decrease it based on your requirement, and then I will go and set property for volume. So how loud it would be, or how uh, audible it would be. Set property is equals to volume. So volume, volume, and I will set it to 0 point as 9. Let's do go for 9. So volume floating point value of speech from 0 to 1, basically from 0 0.0 to 1. So it's more of like 90% of thing. Okay, now we will save the capture audio. Now just save the capture audio engine dot save to file. Let's call it save to file, and engine dot save to file, and we want to save it as captcha what we have given above. Captcha text, CAPTCHA captcha text, yes, captcha text, and output file. So go ahead and we'll go ahead and as output file. We have saved our audio. Now what we can do is we can run it, and let's go ahead and say engine dot uh, run run audio uh, run and wait, sorry, not audio. So it would run and wait, and let's do one print command so that we get to know that it is working fine. Let's say audio CAPTCHA captcha. Okay, audio captcha saved as output file, name of our file, but file. So when we will run this function, it will initialize our engine. It will give some properties like rate and volume. It will save a file, which is our capture text, which we are getting from here and everything, and it would save as our output file, which is audio capture.mp3. So output file, and let's run it. So yeah, it's proper and everything. Now let's play the audio. So to play the audio, let's say def. Uh, Again, I'm getting autocomplete, but I will code it. Play audio capture. So play audio capture. It will take obviously an audio file, audio file, and then uh, the only function of this, the only purpose of this function is to play the audio capture which we have created. So audio audio segment, which is this audio segment dot from file. So from underscore file, and it will take our this audio file which we have created, audio file, and it will format it to mp3. Okay, let's use it. It will format to mp3. Now all I have to do is say play audio and just do one thing. If name is equals to okay, main. So we are basically writing a main function here to like Python. For a Python code we have to write a main function. So we are writing a main function here, and what it will take generate a random uh, captcha, then it will generate an audio, and then it will play an audio. So, and I will write a print statement after everything so that we can know that we are on the right track. Capture text is equals to generate random captcha. Okay, so basically we are calling every function from above and everything, and let's just write a print statement after everything so that every execution has a print statement after that. Gen generated generated CAPTCHA captcha is equals to CAPTCHA text. I think we have named it. Okay. Now for audio, let's go ahead and say print again like print what we can say. We can say audio capture mp3 or something like that, or okay, we can audio file. Let's remove this autocorrect, it's like bugging with my head. Okay, now we have capture text. Now after this, so we can say audio file, audio file, which is equals to our audio capture. Okay, it's generated audio capture CAPTCHA dot mp3. So it would be in I'm feeling that gonna get error somehow. Okay, from audio file is this generated captcha is okay. Now one more thing, play audio captcha is equals to audio file. I think AU DIO. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what we'll get. Okay, why we are getting this error? E-speaking installed. Can we just put generated audio? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's put it all in one. Okay, wait. And I'm I have bad habit of just pressing shift and enter, which is okay. Hmm, why audio is getting an error here? Okay, let's put this also in one. X. Okay, engine is getting error. Okay, and let's put everything in one. Why the engine is getting error here? Okay, wait. Indentation error, if I'm not wrong. Yep, indentation error. Indentation error. And now it should be okay. Yep, let's run it. Come on. This means probably you do not have eSpeak or speaking installed. Can we just do pip install eSpeak? Let's try to do pip install. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Or we have to find some different way to run it. Okay. Okay, we have to find out some different way to run it. Just a second. Give. So code and everything is right, but it is showing us error because of a collab, because collab does not come with the pre-built AE speech and everything. So for this, we have to just go ahead and install gTTS, which is Google Text to Speech. So we will go and say I think it would be like pre-built Google gTTS. So let's say I have to import from gTTS import Google Text to Speech. So the code you can run that previous code in your PyCharm and everything, and it should work fine. But yeah, for here we have to install Google for Google Colab. We have to install. I think I'm doing this right, hopefully. And we have with few changes. Okay, I have to first make changes and then we can run it. I think we don't have to make any changes in our this generate captcha, or we can do for sake of it return rn cap so that we can get our captcha back. Okay, in audio what we can do is everything is fine. In function declaration then we can say instead of using by STTX we are using gTTX, so I have to remove this. The I think function declaration and parameters are okay, and I can do TTS and gTTS Yes. And it will take our captcha text, which is this. We'll take our captcha text, and it would save TTS dot save. Hmm. We can save it to output file, which is same as before. We can also print it, and it's okay. Print statement is okay. Now to play it, what we can do is audio segment, audio file is okay. Play audio is also fine, but okay, play audio is fine. Now if main, I think everything is fine now, and it should work now. It would install gTTS hopefully, then it can work after that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, error. There is some error. Why play is not working? Why play is not working? I have to install play or something. What? Is there any library to install play? Like, I think it was pre-built in this. So let's try to install play also. I don't think if there is any specific library to install uh, play. So I think if it's inside PyDub only. Should be inside only PyDub. Okay, why it's showing error? Your problem. Let's see what's the problem here. Okay, come on. What's the problem? Show me. Play is not defined. Play audio capture. I can. Let's go ahead and say play audio capture. We can say play audio capture. We can like go ahead and do this. And I don't think it's but for sake of trying. Can we? Let's try. Okay, working. Object has no play audio. I know, I knew that it would show an error. It will show an error. I knew that. Format. Okay, let me check. Okay. Silly mistake from. I'm not importing. Yeah, this. That's why. Played up dot playback. This was silly mistake. Like, I think it should work fine now. Fuck cards. Okay, we are recording right. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, where is our audio capture? Can we see? Okay, there is nothing here. Where is a generated file? Okay, here it is. Can we play it? Yeah. Okay, it's a downloadable file. Let's play. Okay, come on.
0IBBMF.
Okay, now let's generate one more to see whether it is random or not. Come on. It's taking like going through everything now. You don't have to go through everything. Okay. Okay. This is a different audio capture. Can we refresh and see. Oh no, 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 no. Can we see that it's the same or different one?
BRKFQ1.
So our captcha is what? Let's do this here. BRKFQ1. Okay.
BRKFQ1.
Yeah, nice. So it's working. So we made silly mistakes here and there, but yeah, our code is complete. So if you want a code for this, if you want to get this code, the GitHub repository will be in the link. So make sure that you leave a star on a GitHub repository also. And yeah, to read about this code, you can find the README document there. And yeah, like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.